Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the B main. Welcome to the Wreckfest Trans Am series. You join us right on time. Everyone's going to be pulling up to the grid. We're going to see who is on pole. I believe it is Ryan Red on the front row. Rare B main appearance for him. Last time he was here, he managed to get a podium in the A main. And it looks like we're actually backing on out. So that'll do that then. But thanks for tuning in. We'll be going here shortly into the B main as everyone files in to the live stream. I'll get ready myself so they're not waiting on me. Okay. Alrighty, take two for the B main. And let's see, follow car, ride red. And go over to free camera. Small track here today, so we will be doing 20 laps in the B, 40 in the A, annualized and ride red on the front row. King Misfit coming up to the grid now. And just like that, we're ready to go. Thanks for tuning in. 20 laps of action-packed racing coming your way from the B main in round number 5, season number 3. We are away, season number 4, ride red. Excellent start, Anumized trying to get up the inside. He gets a bit of a bump from Killer Vibes. They're about 3 wide behind him. King Misfit, with a slow start. Carney Batman getting some positions off the start. Ride red, Anumized. Killer Vibes out front. Texas Senior looking for third. No major incidents just yet. Ride red takes a good line through there. He's gonna get a good exit. But not good enough, because here comes Anumized. And here comes Killer Vibes, making it 3 wide for the lead. Will there be contact here? Yes, there will. Anumized and Ride Red both going to the wall. Anumized to the lead, Ride Red to the third, and Texas Senior looking for that transfer spot. And all 3 of these drivers looking for the lead. 3 wide again. Anumized. Oh, there's some contact there. Watch out, watch out. Here comes Texas Senior. It's a 4-way fight for the lead. Skins is going to get on this fight. Carney Batman. Looks like Ride Red scraped the wall up the inside a little bit. So Texas Senior up into the top 3. Anumized down to 3rd. Ride Red 4th. Skins in 5th. Side by side for the race lead. Here on lap 2 of 20. Action already kicking off. Non-stop. Killer Vibes. Ride Red. Texas Senior. Anumized. Skins. 5 drivers here. Only 3 make it to the A main. Contact there with some cones. Gotta avoid the walls. Gotta avoid the tire barriers. So Killer Vibes now leads as we come towards the end of lap number 2. Anumized as we get lost in the signs once again. Getting alongside Texas Senior. He's looking for second. Can you make it stick around the outside, avoiding the wall? Yes, he can. Killer Vibes leads the way down into turn number 1. Let's look further back. King Misfit got a slow start. Still hasn't caught anybody. Looking to close in on Carney Batman there for 8th position. Skins, your B main championship leader by 2 points. We're going to get some quality points for that title, as well as get into the A main at the same time. Killer Vibes, Anumized, Ride Red, Texas Senior, and Skins in that order. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All essentially nose to tail. Killer Vibes with about a 5 car length lead over second place Anumized. Super late on the brakes. Look at the descent here from Ride Red. Looks like it's going to cost him on exit because Texas Senior is going to have a peek up the inside. And nothing doing just yet. Lap 4 begins. Ride Red sits in the transfer spot. Texas Senior looks to snatch away from him. Skins. Here comes Hey, I'm Dave. Here comes Foul Coyote. This could be a 7-way fight for the lead before you know it. In a 9-car field. Texas Senior kind of getting backed up there as Skins gets the worst of it. He kind of gets Constantina'd. But now a late apex from Skins is going to affect his exit, and that wall is not going to help Killer Vibes in clean air, starting to pull away a little bit. Right, Red again with a send here, just like last lap. And just like last lap, it doesn't work out. He wants to be safe. Third place, you don't want to be there. You're a sitting duck for the drivers behind. It's the last transfer spot. But it is the spot with the target on your back. Ride Red pulling away from Texas Senior. Anumized closing in severely on Killer Vibes now. That's the battle for the lead. You can see the gap there. Maybe about 2 car lengths. Ride Red falling back into the clutches of Texas Senior now. And Skins. Hey, I'm Dave. He's right there. If these three start battling, which I think they're going to. If not now, for sure by the end of the race. Then Hey, I'm Dave is going to get a chance. Maybe even Fal Coyote. Anumized is going to challenge for the lead here on Killer Vibes. Trying to get a better exit. Not quite this time as they come over the jump onto the left-hander. Contact there, Anumized. Gotta be careful with the inside wall. He might have scraped it. I know Killer Vibes got very close. Anumized again looking for the lead. Picks up the inside. Killer clears him. Is that going to open the door for Ride Red as Texas Senior has been caught up by Skins. Ride Red's really pushing here. Anumized pushing just as hard. Looking for the race lead here in the B main. Lap 7 already. Killer Vibes into the inside retaining wall. He's going to lose the lead here potentially as Anumized gets alongside him. He has a better run. It's going to turn into a left-hander and he's going to be well clear by the time we get there. Anumized into the lead of the B main. But for how much longer? Killer Vibes looking to make up for that mistake. And he's all over his bumper. In fact, he's using his front bumper. A little wake-up call. Letting Anumized know that this battle is far from over. So is this race. Not even halfway done yet. As Ride Red still in third. Texas Senior fourth. Skins and Hey, I'm Dave are closing in on each other. We focus on the battle for the lead. These guys going at it. Looks like Anumized actually got some space as we come to lap number 8. Take a look at the fastest laps. And Anumized with a 47.7. Only driver in the 47-second time bracket. If he can put down laps like that, he will be off into the sunset. Killer Vibes, especially with moments like that where he runs wide. Oh, did that help his exit though? Looks like he got a bit of a run on Anumized, perhaps a slow entry for Anumized into that corner. Nevertheless, Vibes is closing in, and closing in fast. On the left-hander, Ride Red, trying anything to get away from Texas Senior, and these top 2 drivers. Anumized now has put in a faster lap, not that time, but steadily pulling away at this point in the race. He got into clean air, and it looks like Killer Vibes is slowly starting to watch his B main victory drive away from him. Let's take a look at this Fal Coyote Hey, I'm Dave battle as Skins has fallen towards the back now, sitting in 7th spot. Not sure what happened there. Looks like he's low on health, so it could have been a wall incident. A little bit too close for comfort. And is that Killer Vibes up ahead? Is Killer Vibes having a problem? No, it looks like it was just the angle of the track, perhaps. Halfway through the race now, Killer Vibes is pushing. Look at that. Taking different lines from Anumized. Out front. Hey, I'm Dave, Fal Coyote. Kind of spread out just a little bit more now. So we'll go back towards the front. And speaking of the front, oh wow, well, Killer Vibes, he was putting on a challenge and he's going to lose some time there now. So these top 3 are starting to space out just a little bit. Killer Vibes, he's sending it. He can sense a hint, just a hint of desperation from Vibes. Starting to send it a little bit deeper, break a little bit later. Taking different lines from Randomized, who's got plenty of pace here today. Started on the front row. Took the lead on about lap 4. And he is starting to drive away with this one. Killer Vibes had closed in just a little bit, but Randomized responded with some absolutely lightning speed. That's your top 3. And that's the gap from 3rd to 4th. Texas Senior. He's got just about 9 laps to close this gap down and make it into the A main. It's looking like Ride Red though, as it stands. He's in the clear. He's putting in some good lap times. He breaks into the 47-second bracket. So him and the race leader Randomized, the only 2 in that time bracket. What's Texas Senior got? 5 or so tenths off in terms of fastest lap pace. And it looks like Ride Red's actually starting to close the gap to the leaders. Just a bit. Look at this. He is closing in. Over the crest they come. It's a short lap here, 47-48 seconds. Run to the line here for the race victory would be quite interesting. These 3 are pretty equally spaced out. Ride Red is closing in on Killer Vibes. He's closer to Vibes than Vibes is to the race leader, Randomized. So we could see a battle for second heat up here towards the end of this race with a little over 7 laps to go. One mistake could end your evening here. Gotta be careful not to push too hard. If you're in the top 3, you are safe in terms of making the A main. Getting quite spread out now. Ride Red on the limit there. 10th off the fastest lap. Randomized. Once he got that clean air, it's been all him today. He just had to take it from Killer Vibes, and no looking back. Texas Senior. But he wish he could have that one back. Skins and Foul Coyote perhaps gonna be battling soon. Not much of a battle there actually. Foul Coyote just goes off the track. Skins gets that position quite easily. Into 6th spot he goes. Ride Red. Is he closing the gap there? Looks like it's about the same as it was. Lap 15 of 20 here in the B main. Pretty tame so far, no safety cars. Pretty action-packed first few laps, and everyone got quite spread out. Now it's just a game of consistency as Ride Red runs a little bit wide there. So does Texas Senior. Let's see if Dave can nail this corner. Stays on the pavement. As does Skins and Coyote. Back out front, the top 3, they're the closest on track as Texas Senior taps the inside wall there. Ride Red really pushing. Doesn't look like that gap's come down any. Randomized leads, still from Killer Vibes. Top 3 now, all in the 47-second fastest lap bracket. Fastest laps are in order of the race order as well. Randomized fastest, Killer Vibes second fastest, and 3rd place Ride Red. third fastest. Does Killer Vibes have anything now? Is he gonna turn on the jets? Is he gonna start to push a little bit more? Or is he gonna settle for second place here in the B main, make it to the A main, and see what he can do from there? Runs wide. Looks like he's pushing a little bit more than he would have been earlier in this race. Yeah, he's actually closed the gap. From the looks of it, just a little bit. He's a bit closer. Yeah, he's closer to Animalize now than he was before, so Ride Red is dropping back, it would seem. Lap 18. What does Killer Vibes have for Animized? He's pushing now. Ride Red. Looks like he's just going to bring her home in third spot. And Killer Vibes is going to push and drive the wheels off this thing to try and hunt down the race leader. Try and take this win in the 9 moments of this B main. We're coming to lap 19. That's the gap for the race lead. It's roughly a second. Killer Vibes has improved on his fastest lap by a couple hundredths. No, he's moving. Look at him go here. On the absolute limit. This could be close come the end of this race. We're coming to the final lap of the B main. That is your gap for the race lead. Animized and Killer Vibes coming to the final lap. Entering the final corner for the penultimate time. Here we go. What does Killer Vibes have here? White flags in the air for the B main. Top 3 advance. Don't want him to do anything stupid here. Looks like he sent it a little bit deep there. That may have been his best opportunity. We will see. Animized with a bit of a gap now. Ride Red waiting in the wings. Making sure he's in an opportune spot if these guys wreck. Looks like it's not going to be that today though. Animized put on a clinic here in the B main. 1 corner left. Killer Vibes couldn't quite close the gap, but he got close. It's going to be Animized out of the final corner now. Taking P1 to the B main, Killer Vibes in second, and bringing it home in third is Ride Red. Those 3 advance to the A main. Coming home in fourth in the first of the drivers going home today. Texas Senior 4th. Hey, I'm Dave 5th. Skins. After a strong start, he was fighting for the race lead, got caught up in an incident. We'll bring her home in 6th. Cloud Coyote 7th. King Misfit. He gained a spot after that slow start. And he's going to bring that one home in 8th position, just ahead of Carney Batman. Coming to the line now, and that is going to finish out the B main. Animized Killer Vibes, Ride Red. 47.7. Killer Vibes got down to a 47.8. Ride Red also got a 47.7. So the only 3 drivers that got in the 47s are the ones that made it into the A main. All right. So everybody's gonna file on in now for the A main. I will sit ready. We will take a look at the championship standings. Here we go. After 4 rounds, Blue Paradise has not finished lower than second place. He holds a 24 26, excuse me, point lead over Had. Willionaire in third and Ride Red in fourth. He's in danger of losing. Fourth position. As Vibes finishing ahead of him. Further down the order, there you see all the drivers. Drunken Donuts, who got a podium in round 1 and hasn't raced since, down in 18th position. FRF John, who's had some very blistering pace, just can't quite seem to get it. All the brakes down to Flooded Mean, sitting on 1 point, all the way down in 32nd position. And then we'll take a look at the B main standings. Skins leading the championship there before today's B main. Texas Senior, Pierce, Foul Coyote, Floatic Voyage, they're 5th and 4th. All the way down, you see Apple Gang down in 21st position, sitting on 1 point. So there is your championship standings as of round 4. We'll go back to the race. And by the race, I mean the leaderboards. Look at this. First 4 drivers on the leaderboard are from the Wreckfest Trans Am series. First, second, third, and fourth. Thomas Jr., 9th. Galactic Hero, 14th. Stiff Bussin', Red Red, that's just in the top 20. Millionaire, surprisingly, only 22nd. Nate, oh, he's gone. Mean Billie Jean, down in 26th spot. Teeny, if I missed your name at this point, my mistake. There's quite a few drivers who have joined the Wreckfest Trans Am series, as I've done that again. Teeny, Pity Mender. Old Greg, we haven't heard that name in a little while, but he has raced. Apple Gang, as you saw there at the bottom of the standings. ZRT. That guy's name is just YZ. Lupsy. Anumized. B main race winner. Am Autism. Papa Mong's very interesting. Tumblewumble. Drain Dog. And that's going to take us. There's Defiant. Teak 10. Fluidic Voyage. Brown Nugget. That's going to round out the top 100 drivers here at Firwood Motor Center. The rally reverse circuit, of course. Reverse variant. So everybody's gonna get ready to go. Then we'll go racing 40 laps. Double the distance of the B main. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. First sound of a click, of a takedown, I guess you could call it. So we just need one more to ready up. No, 2 more. Drunken Donuts is joining us today. Had in the lobby. Blue Paradise, of course, championship leader. Looking to extend that lead. 26 points after 4 rounds. It's looking good for him, I'll tell you that much. Not saying it's guaranteed, but Had has a lot of work to do. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot in the dark and guess that Blue Paradise is on pole position. Could be wrong, of course, but you never know. And would you look at that? Teeny on the front row. Millionaire had. Teeny is a nice surprise to see out there. Maybe he can shake things up. Am Autism. Third row. Drunken Donuts. Old Greg. Mean Billie Jean. Nate. Listen to these engines roaring. Boys get to the back of the grid. So we got 40 laps, 15 drivers. Who will take victory here in round number 5? Engines are revving. We are ready to go. We are racing in round number 5. Teeny, what's a great start. He gets clear of Blue Paradise. And chaos down into turn 1. Will everyone survive? There's contact in the back there, but we are good to go. Willionaire looking to pass the championship leader. They are side by side. And here comes Had. Drunken Donut's going to look to get in the mix. Had makes a move on Willionaire. The old rivals going back to season 1. Willionaire's going to get shuffled back down the order. And Teeny with a huge lead. Blue Paradise sits in second. Had defending from Willionaire. Drunken Donuts in 4th, is it? 5th. A bump there from Fluidic Voyage on Nate, and then he just sends it up the inside. Mean Billie Jean has the same idea. Animai's getting washed out there. He's going to lose some track position. But back at the front, Teeny leads. Lap number 1. Blue Paradise in 2nd, Had in 3rd. Remember, Blue Paradise hasn't finished lower than 2nd all season long. Had right behind him. Fastest opening lap, of course, goes to the race leader, Teeny. How much longer is going to be the race leader, though? Had a peek up the inside. Now defending from Blue Paradise, who's got a mirror full of Willionaire. We go to this absolute mess of cars. Mean Billie Jean, that's 5th on down to, well, last, essentially. Oh, contact there with the wall. That's Animized. B-Main Victor looking to get up the order here. He's up to 11th spot. We go 3 wide. Hitting Mender, thinking about it. Teeny leads, Had 2nd. Paradise and Willionaire 3rd and 4th. These guys are essentially nose to tail as Teeny. What's going on here? A little bit of bump drafting looked like. Paradise, can he get 2 for 1? Oh, he's actually going to be in danger of losing a position now because here comes Willionaire. Action-packed first lap. Let's get some WTS as they come to the start-finish line. WTS, crank it up. Feels like every time I try to do a crank it up, we get a safety car. We heard a loud thud. And it looks like it's Animized who got caught up in the mess. Teeny had Blue Paradise top 3. Mean Billie Jean has found his way into 5th position. Looks like we'll be good to go at the end of this lap. Just a small incident. Good reset on the way. And here we go again. Teeny leads. Had in 2nd. Blue Paradise in 3rd spot. Unfamiliar grounds to him. He only knows the top 2 so far this season. What kind of start does Teeny get here? He's backing him up. He's waiting for the start-finish line. And he goes last possible second and backs up the field. Here comes Lupsy. Watch out here. This could get bad. This could get ugly. Old Greg suffers the worst of it. He gets spun around. Left out to dry. Old Greg, unfortunately, the accordion effect, he gets the worst of it. Mean Billie Jean. Oh, look at this send. Watch out there. Over the curbs. And another safety car, it would seem. Yes, as Killer Vibes gets pushed off the track there. Was that safety car for Old Greg? I didn't see any other incidents. That seemed fairly tame. As it stands, William with the fastest lap. That is a bonus point. Alright, we get stacked up again. Stack them up, rack them up. We are ready to go. Racing one more time here. Coming to lap number 6 out of 40. Teeny off the final corner. Does he wait till the last possible second again? Worked out pretty good the first time. No, he doesn't. He leaves Had and everyone else in the dust for this restart. Look at this. Blue Paradise working on Had. Ride Red trying to work on Lupsy and defend from Drunken at the same time. Single file. No chaos like the first time through. Mean Billie Jean thinks about it. Mean Billie Jean has nothing to lose here. Look at him go. Had trying to get a race win. He's going to get all the points he can on Blue Paradise to close that 26-point gap. It's a long season, but early hole for Had. Watch out there, the defending champion. Defending back-to-back champion, might I add. Seasons 2 and 3. Now putting pressure on Teeny. Pressure is on. And Had's also under pressure. Are we slowing it down again? One more time. Another safety car here on lap number 7. Was it Fluidic Voyage this time? Ride Red. I swear, every time Ride Red is in the B main, he always has a spectacular A main. He's all the way up into the top 6. He sits in 6th position. Anumized, however, is right behind him. Killer Vibes. Watch out there. Running in, where's that? 12th position. Alright, Teeny has one late restart, one super early restart. Will he come out in front again? What's he going to go with this time? He's gone late, he's gone early, he's going to go right on time this time. Safety car number 3 comes to an end. We're ready to go racing one more time. Race restart. Look at this top 3 already getting away well. And Teeny with a good start. Willionaire closing in on Blue Paradise. He got a great jump on that start. As Blue Paradise earlier on the brakes. And look at this. Who comes out in front here? Drunken Donuts got to get back on the track. Autism's going to have a peek up the inside. There, 2 by 2 by 2. Vibes Mender. Oh, Mender. He's going to get pushed out into the wall there. Into the fence. Luckily, it was just a fence. More contact in the back. Getting stacked up. No major incidents as Willionaire and Blue Paradise and Had are all going at it. Blue Paradise looking to become the 3rd champion of the Wreckfest Trans Am Series. Had looking to get just a spot further up on the grid. Ride Red. Anumized Mean Billie Jean gets both of them. He moves, and he's comfortably in the 4th. Watch out, Nate's going to try the same thing. Up front, 3-way battle for the lead. Make it a 4-way fight. Teeny now, defending from Blue Paradise. Is he going to take the lead? He is. Is Had going to take the lead from him? Oh, what a move. He gets both of them. Here comes Willionaire. Contact there with Teeny. Had looking for a cutback. Blue Paradise kind of parks it. Cuts him off on the apex. Doesn't allow it. Mean Billie Jean, Nate, Anumized. Just behind them, Ride Red. All kinds of action. Everywhere you look. Out front. Blue Paradise still the race leader as he leads his first lap of the race. Took him a quarter of the race to take the lead. But Had, oh wow, look at that. Bit of beating and banging. Had's not going to have it. Had's going to have the inside here. And we saw the overtake he made earlier. The late lunge up this corner. He seems to have been making up a lot of ground on everyone today. Through here. This time he runs a little bit wider. He's squeezing out Blue Paradise, affecting his exit. Is he gonna clear him? Yes, he is. Masterful racecraft from the Seasons 2 and 3 champion Had. Look at this three-way fight. Anumai's Nate, Mean, Billy, Jean. Side by side. No longer side by side. Anumai's with a bit of a bump from behind from Mean Billy Jean. Can they make it 3 wide? Mean Billy Jean's been putting on some moves today. Had the 3 wide overtake just a few laps ago. Can he do it again? We're gonna get one here. Anumai's is gonna have the exit, but he's not gonna clear him. So Mean Billy Jean's gonna have an advantage into the left-hander. He's gonna be on the inside. Anumai's looks to cut him off. Oh, and it affects him poorly. As Had still leads. Teeny has, I believe, taken 3rd from Millionaire. This fight, oh, someone's off there. Someone's off back here. It's Lupsy. Lupsy is off. Did he run wide? Will there be a safety car? Oh, that could be a safety car. Contact there. Old Greg getting caught up. Back out front. Fighting for the lead and slowing down. It is going to be a safety car. We actually caught an incident this time on camera. Ambulance point of view. All drivers catching up again. Lupsy down into last position. Probably speed it up just a little bit. Oh, what's going on back here? Drunken Donuts. Is he calling it a race? It took him a second to get going there. Small moment for Drunken Donuts. Had Blue Paradise, Teeny, and Millionaire. That's your top 4. Nate, Mean Billy Jean, Anumized from the B main. Now he sits in 7. Ride Red got shuffled down a little bit. He's in 8th. Let's see what Had does. He's well versed in the world of restarts. Blue Paradise, though. Oh, he couldn't get the jump on him. Had gets away very strongly. Nate, oh, look at this. Ride Red setting it 4 wide up the inside. Millionaire is going to get the worst of it. He's going to lose about 5 spots. So there goes Millionaire's challenge for the race win for now. He's got work to do. Ride Red getting aggressive. Teeny holding off Anumai's now. Oh wow, look at this accordion effect. Watch out. Millionaire down to 11th position. In danger of losing even more spots. Fluidic Voyage up the inside. Teeny still in 3rd. Anumai's could get a podium here. Ride Red, he's got an outside shot at the podium too. The B main boys. Look at Killer Vibes. All of the 3 B main drivers up inside the top 8. 1 lap after the safety car restart. Had Blue Paradise, Teeny, and Anumized. Oh boy, watch out here. Watch out here. Old Greg runs wide. Ride Red runs wide. They're 5 wide for just a second. Pitied Mender. Where's Millionaire? In 10th still. He's caught in traffic. It's a nightmare. What's going on here? It's a safety car. Near disaster. So driver's getting sacked up one more time. Cautions. Breed cautions. Damn, autism. Whoopsie. Facing the wrong direction. Is he doing all right? Does he have all 4 tires? He does. Is he gonna call it a race here? Not sure where he's going now, but drivers are coming to the end of the lap. He's got to get a move on. I don't think he's gonna catch him in time. So where are we going here? We're gonna have to do another lap. Oopsie's a ways back. We're going racing one more time. We sure are. Had gets away strong again. Teeny, is he going to have a look? Blue Paradise goes defensive already. Nate with a late lunge. Oh, look at this. Old Greg taps the inside wall. Millionaire down in 11th. Ride Red challenging for 5th position. Had leads. Careful with the inside wall. Old Greg Just gets out of it. Is it going to be out of the race? No. He's out of contention for now. We stay green. Had, Blue Paradise, and Teeny, your top three. Look at the late lunge here from Ride Red in the green car. Contact, Fluidic Voyage. Up the inside, here comes Blue Paradise looking for the race lead. On lap number 16, he's going to fight back with Had. We got a battle on our hands. Two serious championship contenders as Teeny tries to make a move. Had again. Look at this expertise line here. I think Blue Paradise knows what's going to happen though. He fights back. Will we see a cutback here? Oh, it's masterful. It's absolutely beautiful, but he can't get it to stick. Contact with the wall. Here comes Teeny. Four-way fight for the race lead. 5. As, look at this. Four-way fight for 5th. 6, excuse me. Blue Paradise. Almost had him up the inside. Where's Teeny gonna run? He's gonna run his quarter panel into the wall there. This is his best corner coming up. Look at this. He's not even worried about Blue Paradise's line. And neither is Teeny. I think Blue Paradise just took a bad line there. As Nate and Anumize going at it for 5th spot. Anumize gets that job done. Defense successful. Ride Red getting away from the chaos here. Back out front, Had still leads. A small gap over Blue Paradise. Maybe a car length and a half. Not for much longer though. Late on the brakes, closes it up. Teeny, look at this exit. Got a good exit off the corner. Almost halfway done with today's race. Millionaire all the way down the order. He's had a rough season, Millionaire has. Mender. Look at Fluidic Voyage. He runs wide. He's going to lose some spots. Had is pulling away. Had's got some clean air. Blue Paradise isn't challenging him as much. Ride Red comfortably in 6th. Oh, not as comfortable though is Killer Vibes. He has Fluidic Voyage all over his inside. Mean Billie Jean got shuffled back on the restart. He was in the top 5 earlier. Millionaire, defending from Pitied Mender. Can he get Mean Billie Jean here, who had a terrible exit? Looks like he's going to. Gonna squeeze him a little bit. And he gets 2. No, he doesn't. Now he's on the back foot. Runs wide. Pitied Mender. And Mean Billie Jean loses 2 spots. Millionaire having a rough go of it. Look out front. Clean air is gone now because here comes Blue Paradise. Looking to make the rearview mirrors have had. Not a paradise. Bit of a nightmare, really. As Teeny's in 3rd. Man, Had is absolutely on the limit here. He's got the fastest lap by a 10th. How many 47-second drivers do we have? Let's take a look here. Oh my goodness, the entire top 6. And then some more at the back too. I think there's 9 drivers with 47-second lap times. Anumize has dropped off a little bit. A late send from Autism. Mean Billie Jean sits in 9th spot. Millionaire just behind him in 10th. And looking to make a move. Millionaire looks like he had a good qualifying pace, but in traffic, his pace is just gone. As, look out now, because Teeny is all over the back of Blue Paradise. And Drunken Donuts, is he calling it a day? It looks like he just might be. Retirement from Drunken Donuts. Had, oh, he runs way wide. Blue Paradise easily into the lead of the race. What is Had thinking there? Lapse of judgment. Or for 2 corners, it would seem. Maybe not. Paradise clears him. Had was alongside him. Lost the run. Beating and banging door to door. Tell you what, it's going to be hard to get a last corner overtake to stick here, as whoever's in front has a severe advantage coming onto this final straightaway. So if someone can pull it off, that would be shocking. Are we slowing down again? Fluidic Voyage going slow in the back there. Let's take a look at the damage. Oh, he might have to pull off. What's going on here? Not sure entirely where he's going. Okay, so Fluidic Voyage gonna collect himself. Everyone else is gonna close back in. Blue Paradise, he's already had a mirror full of had. He's already had a door full of had. What's Red Red doing here? Perhaps doing some race direction. This Fluidic Voyage has about one corner to catch up. Don't think he's gonna make it. So Blue Paradise is gonna lead him away off the final corner. Lap 22 coming at 23. Championship leader leads here in round 5. Who's gonna get a good start? Blue Paradise gets away very strongly. Oh, Red Red has to back out of it. He got a great restart. Teeny gets shuffled back. Mean Billy Jean's gonna get squeezed. Autism goes to the back there. Had already closing in. Ride Red over the crest. Look at that. That's incredible. In the middle. Annumize goes slowly. This is going to be a 3-car squeeze here in a second. And look at this. The B-Main boys are back at it in the order. Not the order that they finished. Pretty darn close. Killer Vibes can get past here. So 4th, 5th, and 6th. Look at these guys. Proud of them. Ride Red sending a late lunge. Works out beautifully. Ride Red. Great move. He goes into the top 4. Remember what I said in the B-Main. Last time Red Red was there, he got a podium in the A-Main. Can he get another one today? Is it a pattern of Ride Red in the B-Main getting a podium? Blue Paradise and Had still going at it. Teeny comfortably in 3rd. Ride Red significantly less comfortable, as here comes Anumized. Careful with the inside wall there. Careful with the outside wall there. Anumized goes through, but he's not clear, not clear. Ride Red, make sure it stays that way as he goes back in front. And here comes Killer Vibes up the inside. Here comes Willionaire. They're 3 wide. Just for a moment. Ride Red, door full of Anumized. Willionaire. Can he get 2 here? Can he get 3? Ride Red gets hooked. Willionaire gets the worst of it. Ride Red is over. Over and off the track. Ride Red. He got dead, is what he got. Surely a safety car. Yes, it is. Ride Red. My goodness. Could have been so much worse, but wasn't very good. Is he calling it a race? Oh, he is. Ride Red with a retirement. Running in 4th. He got hooked. He went over the barrier. Willionaire down in 12th. All kinds of crazy things happening here. Can't believe my eyes. Real shame for Ride Red. That's extremely unfortunate. I think he had the pace to work his way back up. I'm not sure why he retired. Maybe he had terminal damage that we couldn't see. Either way, Blue Paradise leads us away. Late restart. Old Greg, who was ahead back here? Some cars side by side. Were they passing before the start finish line? Gonna be a lot more positions gained and lost if these guys keep it up. There are 3 wide behind them. Fluidic Voyage, Willionaire. Had looking for the lead. Can't get it just yet. Oh, contact there. Mean Billy Jean. Watch out for the wall. Mean Billy Jean again, my goodness. Lupsy goes 3 wide. He gets a spot. But for how much longer? Old Greg fights back. Mean Billy Jean, watch out. Oh my goodness, he's being bounced around like a pinball and he gets sent out wide. Hooked around. Mean Billy Jean goes to the back. Fight for the lead. These guys are on a different planet. Look at this. Had light contact with Blue Paradise. Less light contact with Blue Paradise. Here comes Teeny. Had and Blue Paradise running out of space there. Somehow kept it going. Had though. Oh, look at this. Up the inside again. That's his favorite corner. Has to be. The way he's been making it work today all day long. Around the outside here. If he can get it to stick, he'll have a distinct advantage. Avoids the wall and gets the job done. Lap 27, new race leader, Had, in front of Blue Paradise. In front of Teeny, Nate, sitting in 4th now. Old Greg in 5th. Everyone seems to have calmed down just a touch. And Blue Paradise wants to make it a new race leader once again. Let's see what he has for him. He's actually losing a little bit of ground. You see Red's corpse. Killer Vibes in 6th spot. Watch out with the wall there. Wow. Floated Voyage. Almost had his day ruined. Contini still 2nd off of Blue Paradise. That would help Had greatly in the championship fight. I'm sure he would very much appreciate that. With such a tight championship point system, if you're Had, do you think about starting to slow down the pace? Blue Paradise? Give others a chance to pass him? It's a huge risk, but we've seen it is tough to pass here without forcing the issue. Then again, Had is driving for his life, so I don't think slowing down is an option. I think he's just got to go with it. Look at that. He takes a super aggressive line through there as if he was trying to overtake somebody that's on his outside, but he's just trying to stay ahead of Blue Paradise. It's a car length here, so he's going to be safe into the final corner. Survives another lap. Will be coming to lap number 30 of 40. As Old Greg tries to make a move. Killer Vibes and Anumized and Millionaire sitting comfortably in 6th, 7th, and 8th. What's happened here? Had Blue Paradise. Teeny. Teeny is going to put on a real challenge for 2nd place here. He's not going to go down quietly. He's got nothing to lose. Greg did, yeah, he was side by side with whoever he was next to. I'm not sure if he was ahead of them when he started or behind them, but he was further back, so we weren't really focusing on him. But it was close. Sure, Red will have a look at the replay and assess that. And look at these guys. Shout out Teeny. He's keeping a real pace with the leaders. He could just as easily win this race. Let's see further back. What do we have here? Anumized, Floated Voyage. This Millionaire just has no pace today. He's up in 7th. Usually when Millionaire in seasons past gets shuffled to the back, he's towards the front within a couple of laps. Now he's really only passed 3 cars in the last 20 or so laps. And half of those were due to incidents. So Millionaire, he's misplaced his pace today. And earlier he misplaced Red. Speaking of misplaced, watch out there. Almost hooked. Did Blue Paradise. Continuing to lead. Blue Paradise putting on the pressure. Had's going to make a real championship fight. It's going to be these two for the title hunt. You get the feeling. Thomas Jr. had a lot of pace. It's a shame he doesn't make all the races. You know what? The day we get a full season from Thomas Jr. is the day that we get a potential Thomas Jr. championship. He's got that kind of pace. Especially recently. End of last season, beginning of this season. He had it all together, those 5 or 6 races. Blue Paradise still putting on a challenge. Speaking of a challenge, Willionaire up into 6th. B-Main Boys of Anumized and Killer Vibes, 7th, 8th. Fluidic Voyage comfortably in 9th. Looking to pick off some of these stragglers here. What kind of positions can he gain here? He gets 1 potentially from Killer Vibes. Around the outside, Vibes is going to have no traction off the corner, and he's going to lose the spot. Willionaire and Anumized. Willionaire finally got some clean air. Let's see if we can catch up to the top 5. Salvage some kind of points here today. Does he have the fastest lap? He sure does. He's looking at maximum points in terms of the race. Old Greg in 4th spot, so if that penalty affects him, that could be very bad. That restart penalty. Things kind of got stacked up towards the back. So clock has begun to tick for Blue Paradise. Lap 35:040. And Had putting on a clinic, because look at that, that's the gap now. It's about 3 or 4 car lengths. I think Had has mastered specifically this corner here, as I've mentioned many times. He just gains so much time through there, especially when he's not having to challenge anybody or defend or attack. Speaking of defending and attacking, Willionaire under pressure from Fluidic Voyage. Anumized seems to have gotten past him. So Anumized into the top 6. Highest running of the B-Main drivers. Willionaire going defensive just a little bit. Is he going to get hooked here? Be careful. Looks like Fluidic Voyage backed out of it. Not better of it. Could have taken himself and Willionaire out of this race entirely. Fluidic Voyage again looking for a move. Willionaire. Looks like he got it all wrong there. Oh yeah, he's going to get bumped out of the way. He's going to lose 1. Fluidic Voyage up the middle. Oh yes, what a brilliant move. Fluidic Voyage. It's for 6th spot. Oh, can he make it stick though? Anumized gets a good run off the corner as the leaders come to start lap 37. He's still looking to make this one go his way. Fluidic Voyage. Anumized is going to have the inside here. Run to the line. Oh, too close to call there. I think Anumized by a hair. Still side by side. These guys have been side by side for the majority of the lap. Surely now an advantage to Fluidic Voyage and to Willionaire. As Anumized gets a better run though. Fluidic Voyage is going to get the position there up into 6th spot. Race leaders. Going to be starting 38. 47-1. 47-1 for the top 2. Can we get 46? Sub 47 would be absolutely nuts, and really, I think they could do it. Look at this Fluidic Voyage, and is that Anumized again going at it? Sure seems like it. Yes, it is. Nose to tail these two. 4-6 position. Nose to tail for the race lead. Keep an eye on both battles. Make it all 3 battles, because here comes Killer Vibes and Willionaire. Is that 8th spot? 7th spot. Back to the front. Lap 39. We're going to stay in the front for the last 2 laps. This is your fight for the race lead. Had. It's been just about... Well, if I say he's perfect, that puts him in line for a textbook commentary curse, so I'm not going to say anything. He's had a good race. He's had a really good race. Blue Paradise, his main championship rival. Gap sits at 26 points coming into today. Blue Paradise, oh, he's pushing a little bit too hard there. He's going to have one lap to do something about it. Similar scenario to the end of the B main. Will we see a different outcome? White flag in the air for the A main in round number 5. Had is leading from Blue Paradise. Both these drivers going full push now. This is it. Had with the fastest lap. Blue Paradise looking to steal that and the race win. Again, Blue Paradise looks like he's going to finish inside the top 2 for the 5th consecutive race to start the season. Can he make it? First place. Oh, he's on the nose to tail now. Just about. A car length separates him. Maybe a little bit more. We got 1 corner to go, folks. What does Blue Paradise have? A late lunge? Trying to get a good run off the final corner. He's not going to be close enough to make a move. Had. What a drive from him. He takes the victory here today and closes up that championship fight. Teeny in 3rd. Old Greg comes to the line in 4th. Penalties to be reviewed, of course. Fluidic Voyage. Looks like that's P5. Anumized. And Killer Vibes. 6th, 7th. Millionaire. A lowly 8th today, unfortunately. Lubsy. Mean Billie Jean. Pitied Mender. Huge right there. Amautism. And Nate, with 34 seconds to finish, is going to be the last of the finishers here today. Nate's going to get his own little follow along here. Nate comes across the line in 13th position. And there you have it, folks. A little over 35 minutes. Just about 36 minutes for the A-Main. Great race overall. Had held off Blue Paradise for the entirety of that race, basically. Lost the lead there, took it back, lost it again, took it back. Won the race. So that's going to do it for this week's race, round number 5. Goes the way of Had. You thought I forgot? I didn't. Top of your screen, code WTS at your Rogue Energy checkout for 10% off of your order. Code WTS, like you see at the top of your screen. Didn't forget. Almost did, but I didn't. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week, same time, for round number 6. Until then, I've been Nico7200. This has been the Wreckfest Trans Am series. You guys have a good night and a good week.